Good morning. Uh, we're going to be flying this new FlyJSim Q4XP, otherwise known as the Dash 8 Q400, from San Francisco this morning to Monterey, all the way nonstop to Monterey. Flight time 23 minutes. I bought this airplane a few days ago and I absolutely adore it. Just some learning curve issues early on, primarily flying in winter ops in icing. I had to really research how to get the most out of the anti-ice systems. But other than that, I've taken to this airplane pretty readily. I developed my own checklist that kind of facilitates the flow of airline flying better than the onboard checklist, but all the items still get done. It may be different from how a lot of people do it, but it works for me. So without further ado, let's go into the plane. We're starting here at gate F7 here in San Francisco, and I am connected to VATSIM. I got a PDC. My previous PDC disappeared. I'm going to call him up in a little bit, ask for another one. Okay, first order of business, we're going to go over here to our JPad and load up the airplane. Let's load it up full today with 78 passengers, and 78 passengers with 35 pounds each of bags equals somewhere around 2,700 pounds of cargo. So I'll put that to 2,700. I don't want my CG being that far aft, so I'm going to kind of mess around with these sliders. A little temperamental, but once you get used to it, they get easier. So let me kind of mess. I want to keep my CG around 25. And that'll about do it right there. 27:30. Time en route's 23 minutes. I add 45 minutes onto that, so that's going to give me about an hour and 20 minutes time en route. And as per sim brief, my fuel. Just lost my screen here on my other computer. Give me a second. Fuel's going to be 49.30. For the APU, I'm going to add about 100 pounds to that. Let's put that up to about there. That's good. And everything looks good on this page. I go to my load summary. Whoop, landing fuel. Well, let's go back a little bit. Oops, 49.30. That's why we check things. So I got 51.30 at 100 pounds. That looks a lot better. So everything on this page looks good. I'm going to confirm load, start loading, and it's going to do its thing. It's one thing I want to get. I do want to get my takeoff weight, which is going to be 61.2, landing weight. We're going to call that 58 even. And if I go back to status, it's going to start loading the aircraft on its own. It's going to load fuel first, then passengers and bags. So I'm going to let it do its thing. It connected to GPU for me upon startup, and so at this point I'm just going to go through the checklist. I'm going to go through this stuff pretty quickly. I'm not going to explain each system. I'm also not going to go through the checks of all the equipment. I'm going to assume those were already done, and we're just going to breeze right through my version of the checklist. First thing, battery masters, main aux standby on. Get up. Oh, and we'll do external power on, generators check on, position light on, Pack signs on. Emergency lights to arm. Recirc fan on. Go down here. Turn my screens all on. Here. I think this is really cool how they animated this. Turn my COM1 radio on. Both FMSs on. And both these radios on. And they will go through their self-check. While they do that, I'm going to get the ATIS up here at San Francisco.
Temperature 15, 2.14, altimeter 3018. Simultaneous closely spaced dependent ILS runway 28 left and 28 right approach is in use. Landing runway 28 left, 28 right. Departing runway 1 left, 1 right. North is 2 airmen. Taxiway Juliet closed. Advise on initial contact. You have information echo. San Francisco International Airport ATIS information echo. 1600 Zulu Special. Wind 170 at 5. Visibility 2. Runway 28 right RVR 5500 variable to greater than 6000. Missed. Ceiling 600 overcast. Temperature 15, 2.14. Altimeter 3018. Simultaneous closely spaced dependent ILS runway 28 left and 28 right approach is in use. Landing runway 28 left, 28 right. Departing runway 1 left, 1 right.
Oakland Center, this is Colgan 3530.
Colgan 3530, Oakland Center.
You sent me a PDC a little while ago, or that may have been a controller on the ground here. We had to disconnect. We lost the PDC for our flight plan. Any chance of resending that?
Colgan 3530, roger. You can expect it.
Thank you much. All right, so we got the ATIS.
Oakland Center, Southwest 490 is back.
PDC
Southwest 490,
is
roger.
on its way. I'm going to accept this. Altimeter 3018. Let's do that now. We're over here. Still getting used to where everything is on this airplane. There's my PDC. All right. Okay, looks like got the part transponder 4301 route. That is exactly as filed. Maintain 5000, expect 11, 10 minutes after.
Oakland Center, hello, American 3220, level 320.
American 3220, Oakland Center, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, we're going to plan runway 28 left for now for departure, and it says that may change. Alrighty. Let's get in our code here.
Southwest 570, expect ILS runway 30 left approach.
ILS 30 left approach, Southwest 570.
Okay, you turn this transponder on by
American
holding this button
424,
down.
no Salt Lake, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Have a good one, thank you, American.
I'm going to turn those guys off till we're ready to use them. Okay, we're going to come down here to the FMS. Depart. For now, we'll figure on 28 left. And our SID is the gap 7. And looks like the fuel's done, and that sound means they're boarding the passengers. Okay, then the only other fix we have to put in here, then for now, reviewing the departure, is Eugene. Our arrival airport is KMRY. Let's check the weather over there. Okay, so we'll plan on using runway 10 right at Monterey. No star, and got the ILS we can use. We'll choose that. Choose SNS as a transition. Okay, I have a no link. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the airport in between Eugene and the no link. So it'll just go direct there. All right. Okay, that all looks good. Set up my panel up here, FMS1. They cleared us up to 5,000 feet. My initial heading. I'm going to put runway heading in for now, 284. I'm going to press the button on the side here, the throttle, to get go around. Oh, that's not what I want. I want this go around mode. That's going to reposition the flight director bars up to 10 degrees. I'll follow runway heading to 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll select nav, and that should fly my departure to norm intersection. And I'm also going to set that over here as a backup. All right, continuing on. My radios are on. FMS is set. Autopilot and navigation is set. Just want to move this range out a little bit. Okay. That looks good. Altimeters are set 3018. They are set 1, 2, 3 ways. V speeds. Okay, I printed out Takeoff Speeds card from just a simple Google search I did, and that's where I'm getting these numbers from. I stapled it to my paper checklist here. We're going to use flaps 10 for takeoff, and base that on 60. We're going to base it on 62,000 pounds at sea level, which is 120, 120, and 122. 120. 122. And I'm also going to set the first bar. I'm going to set my ref speeds now. We're going to land. It's a long enough runway for us to land with 15 degrees of flaps, and I'm going to base that on 57,000 pounds, which is VREF of 121. Okay, V-speeds are set. Takeoff data is computed and set. Transponder is set 4301. Confirmed, and I want to hold this down, bring this into altitude reporting for VATSIM. Trims. Set my stab trim right in the middle there. And aileron, rudder trim, they're zeroed out. Spoiler switch goes to taxi. Nose wheel steering is off. Sounds like just in time for them to shut the doors. Let's call for this pushback truck. Whoa, foggy. Let's how do I want to do this? Let's just push back to there, and then we'll turn around.
All right, Captain. Got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready.
Okay, passengers are loaded. Let me get the doors up here. Let's find out. Oh, I still have the doors open. Okay, well, we'll let it finish. Bags are loading. All packs aboard. All right, we'll keep on letting that do its thing. I want to start the APU at this time. Power switch on. Let it go through its check. Starter. Engaged. Get the electrical systems up here. Once that turns green, I turn the external power off, turn the APU on. Showing some load on the APU. It's good. Let me bring this back to doors. Sounds like something's closing now. Oh, there we go. All my doors are closed. So let me call for the pushback truck.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
And I'm going to get these guys back up on the radio. Disconnect GPU. And after a minute passes by, APU bleed on. And we're up to the before start check. One thing I want to do...
Considering 9547, just reporting that fog tops is at 2000 YMC.
United 547, roger, thank you. You said 2000, correct?
Correct, 2000.
Will you let me know about the base?
All right.
We
Looks
sure
like
will.
the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
I appreciate it.
Okay, looks like I can push back here without a clearance. So I'll continue on. Before start check, anti-skid is on.
Delta 949, no Seattle Center, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Fuel quantities checked, balanced, transfer is off.
Was that a Delta 949?
Power levers
Delta
disconnect,
949,
fuel
affirm,
is
I don't
off.
see Seattle Center online, radar services are terminated, frequency change approved.
Alright, going over to Xenocom. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Anti-collision light is...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
ready.
Tow's connected. Bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
W2836, descend via Surfer 4, arrival San Francisco, altimeter 3018.
Descend via the Surfer 4, altimeter 3018.
It's foggy out there.
American 3220, expect ILS runway 28 left approach.
Looks like I'm...
House
good to
28
go
left
for
approach,
pushback.
American 3220.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Southwest 570 at Clyde, cleared ILS runway 30 left approach.
Clyde cleared for the ILS 30 left approach, Southwest 570.
Start approved. Got doors are all green. Bring that back to engine
United
systems.
863, San Francisco radio offline, radar services terminated, Squawk 2000 Oceanic, frequency change approved.
Squawk 2000 and 863 Heavy, thanks for good.
cabin equipment dismissed. I'm standing by for bleed air. I wait for the pushback to complete all the way before I start engines. Even though they approved this earlier, I just think it's more realistic to real life. I don't want to start blowing around all kinds of debris on the ramp, so I'll wait till he completes our pushback, then we'll start up.
Oakland Center, Slayer 614 heading back with you. Apologies for the slight delay.
Slayer 614, no problem, welcome back.
And Oakland Center 9547, we broke out at 200 feet. Base is 200 feet.
United 547, roger, thank you for the report. Southwest 490, contact Los Angeles Center 135.55.
135.55, Southwest 490. Thanks, have a great day.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Okay, we'll go ahead and start up.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Bleed air off. Start number 2 first. Select. Oh. Make sure I have NH rotation. And this comes
United
up.
547, Echo, cross runway 28 left, taxi via Echo Bravo to the ramp.
Echo Bravo to the ramp, across 28 left, United 547.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Okay, we've got a good engine start on number 2. Light goes back out. Select 1. Start. And I'm showing NH rotation and bring that up to start feather.
Breaker 3220, did you hear the pilot report from the southwest?
Affirmative, we copied that. Base is 200, thanks.
You're welcome.
Typical San Francisco weather, right?
It is today. It's pretty bad in the bay.
Okay, got a good start on number 1. First order of business after start, we bring this number 3 hydraulic on. Watch for the rise in pressure. Elevator travel full either side. Number 3 pump off. Rudder travel checked. Condition levers all the way up to max 1020. Let the props come up. Okay, and once they're stabilized, 2 hydraulic pumps on. Flaps will set it 10 degrees. Steering switch is on. Call for taxi. Oakland Center, Colgan 3530, information echo out of Gate Foxtrot 7 taxi.
Colgan 3530, runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha Foxtrot, cross 1 left, cross 1 right. San Francisco altimeter 3018.
Taxi 28 left via Alpha Foxtrot, cross 1 left and cross 1 right, 3018 on the meter. Colgan 3530. Alright. Let's shuffle along here. So we got Alpha. That looks like the inner taxiway there.
JetBlue 2836, expect ILS runway 28 left approach.
Expect 28 left, 2836.
Alright, now this is going to be tricky here. I don't have much to go off of. Alpha should be the first right turn up here. I'm just going to take it slow. My taxi check, yaw damper is on. Auto feather select. Fuel tank pumps on. I'm going to hold the checklist there. Alright, this should be Alpha.
Southwest 570, WindCom runway 30 left, cleared to land.
30 left, cleared to land. Southwest 570.
Okay, continuing on with the taxi check. Got takeoff config. Listen for the warning. No warning. Turn this off. APU off. Main bus tie closed. Alright, should be a straight shot all the way down to 28 left.
Allegiant 120 Oakland Center, good morning.
So I reassigned my tiller here on my joystick because the old method for using a tiller kind of went south. The joystick just was...
American 3220 at Eddie, cleared ILS runway 28 left approach.
was putting out erratic readings.
Cleared ILS 28 left approach, American 3220.
So if it seems I'm jerking the plane around, it's because I haven't gotten used to this new tiller yet.
Horizon Air 2124 is back on comms.
Horizon 2124, roger.
Hope this guy sees me and doesn't back up right into me. Trust he knows what he's doing. That is pretty cool though. The beacon in the fog. I love the sounds on this plane, especially when the props go into beta like that. It's really, really neat. Okay, Alpha continues around to the
Slower
right,
614, contact Los Angeles Center, 135.55.
and Foxtrot goes straight
135.55,
across.
thanks for the service, Slayer 614.
And we were cleared across one left and one right. For these crossings, I'm going to turn all my lights on. Okay, once again, we are
Southwest 570,
cleared to
Hotel, cross runway 30 right, taxi via Hotel Yankee to the right.
Cross 30 right, Hotel Yankee to the ramp. The RVR there, sir, is right at half a mile. We almost went missed.
What altitude were you able to see were you able to make out the runway or lights?
We got the lights right at 200 above the ground.
Roger.
It's comforting. That's why we do this, right? It makes it fun. Oh yeah.
got that right. Alright, I am clear. Take these back off.
W2836 at Eddy, cleared ILS runway 28 left approach, number 2 behind American 737.
Should have had these bleed airs on after start.
W2836 at Eddy, cleared ILS runway 28 left approach, number 2.
Alright, so this is a big...
At Eddy, cleared ILS approach, number 2 for landing.
It's a big runway incursion hotspot here at San Francisco. If you continue on
W2836,
November,
I just want to make sure on the runway, cleared ILS runway 28 left approach.
Cleared out the 28 left approach, 2836.
make sure we're bearing right here and to stay on
Allegiant
Foxtrot.
120, descend pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Check the temperature, so plus 14 C, we're still good. Don't need any kind of anti-ice for takeoff. Alright, there doesn't look like there's anyone in front of us, and anyone on final here. Nope, so we're going to go ahead and do the holding short check now. Cabin crew, flight attendants prepare for departure. Bleed air 1 and 2 off. Pitot heats 3 on. Anti-collision going to white. Wing inspection on. We're going to have to listen to that. French fries are done. Spoilers go to flight.
JetBlue 2836, Oakland Center.
Go ahead.
After Eddy, it's showing to go Archie. What would be the next waypoint after Eddy?
W2836 after Eddie, fly present heading, descend and maintain 3000.
After Eddie, stand present heading, descend to 3000.
You can expect vector ILS runway 28 left approach.
Oakland, Colgan, 3530 is ready to go, 28 left.
Colgan 3530, roger, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 28 left, 3530. Alright. Clear for takeoff, want to release this thing. That'll catch you on takeoff. Lights on, taxi lights off. Before takeoff, checks complete. And we'll do a rolling takeoff.
W2836, slow to 210 knots or less.
Down to 210, JetBlue 2836.
Get those throttles up on the hump, make sure they're coming up evenly, and
American
we'll go for flight
3230,
rating.
correction, American 3220, prior to arrival, departing traffic 28 left, dash 8.
American 3220, roger.
80 knots, cross check. I want to do a smooth rotation. You can hit the tail on the ground easily with this. Smooth, and there we are. And positive rate gear up.
JetBlue 2836, 7 East Aximal. JetBlue 2836, correction, 7 East
Quick nav.
Octave, flight heading 310. Descend and maintain 2000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 28 left approach, number 2.
Let's go for the autopilot.
Sorry, I
now.
missed the heading there for 2836.
JetBlue 2836, 7
feet.
East Octave, flight heading
Speed is checked,
310.
flaps
Descend
up.
and maintain 2000 until established localizer. Cleared ILS runway 28 left approach.
Alright, heading 310, descend and maintain 2000, cleared 28 left approach.
Oakland, Colgan 3530s, 1.8 climbing in 5,000, direct norm.
Colgan 3530, radar contact, climb maintain 1000.
1000, 3530. I cleared up the 11,000. And altitude selected. After takeoff, check, climb power set. Flaps are up and indicated up. Bleed air 1 and 2 are on. Hydraulic pumps.
W2836, go around, fly runway heading, climb and maintain 4000.
We'll climb at 220.
Going around, climb and maintain 4000, JetBlue 2836.
American 3220, wind
Auto feathers off.
170 at 5, runway 28 left, clear
Aux
to land.
pumps are off.
28 left, clear to land, American 3220.
After takeoff, checks complete.
Colgan 3530, heading 170, vector Eugene, clear direct Eugene.
170 on the heading, direct to Eugene, Colgan 3530.
Allegiant 120, descend and maintain 16,000, Fresno altimeter 3019er, vectors ILS, runway 29er right approach. W2836, turn right heading 070. These will be vectors resequence, ILS runway 28 left approach.
Turn right heading 070, vectors to resequence.
Present 2124, descent pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 200.
File discretion was at 200 for Horizon 2124.
Horizon 2124, affirmative.
File discretion 200 Horizon Air 2124.
W2836, fly heading 090.
090, 2836.
American 3220, exit left, cross runway 28 left, taxi by a Bravo to the ramp.
Let's check the weather in Monterey.
Roger, exit left, cross 28. Left and Bravo to the ramp, American 3220.
Whoa, it's clear. That's no fun. 3017 and 08. We'll still use
Oakland Center, how do you read?
10 right.
I can hear you loud and clear. How do you hear me?
Good.
One 10.7. Alright, here's 10,000 feet. Lights are coming off.
Colgan 3530, I have a slight amendment to the routing. Advise when you're ready.
Ready to copy, 3530.
Colgan 3530, clear direct Eugene, direct Z-bed, direct Monterey.
Direct Eugene, direct Z-bed, direct Monterey for Colgan 3530.
Colgan 3530, read back correct. Expect ILS runway 10 right.
We'll expect a 10 right down there, 3530. Alright, Z-bed is our initial approach fix on the ILS, so that works out. It's pretty smooth, so I'm going to let the passengers get up for a little bit.
W2836, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 3000.
Right heading 180 down to 3000, 2836.
Alright, I'm in cruise. Bring those props back to minimum. Should stabilize everything nicely.
Allegiant 120, descend and maintain 6000.
Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, Eugene. So all I have to do is remove that, remove that, remove that. And I'm also going to remove that. Well, let's remove that too. Hopefully that'll give me what I want here. Let me just check.
November 115, Bravo Papa, taxi is active to remain in pattern.
W2836, turn right heading 250, back to localizer.
Right 250, 2836.
W2836, 6 from Octu, fly heading 250, maintain 3000 until established localizer, cleared ILS, runway 28 left approach.
Alright, let me dial in my course. Just temporarily take this over to heading.
250, maintain 3000 until established, JetBlue 2860.
98 degrees.
November 115, Bravo Papa, Oakland Center, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha Bravo, Hayward altimeter pending.
Bring that back and nav.
Taxi runway 28 via Alpha Bravo. November 115, Bravo Papa.
Hayward altimeter 3017.
3017.
Allegiant 120, turn left heading 110.
So I should be able to... There we go.
Oakland Center, citation 7170, Mike, checking in flight level 340,
My minimums
10 miles
are...
from Makers.
Looks like 398.
Citation 7170, Mike, Oakland Center, descend via Surfer 4 arrival, San Francisco altimeter 3018.
Descend via the Surfer 4 arrival, citation 70, Mike.
Oakland Center, Alaska 206, with information Foxtrot ready for pushback and engine start.
Alright, this is the
Alaska 206, push and start approved.
ILS 10 right approach, Monterey.
Push and started approved, Alaska 206.
Across seabed at 2600, allowed down to 398.
JetBlue 2836, wind 170 at 5, runway 28 left, clear to land.
MSA
Clear
is
to land, runway 28
5200.
left, 2836.
Missed approach is
And
climbing.
Oakland Center, citation 70,
Left
Mike, if there's
turn,
no one in front of us,
030
can we
heading.
cancel speed restrictions on the arrival?
Citation 70, Mike, A firm speed is your
110.7.
discretion. You're going to be number 1 for the airport.
Awesome, thank you very much. Speed of my discretion for the
Alright,
arrival.
approach is
citation 70.
brief. We're ready to go down there. Oh, that's beautiful. Woo! Orbix firing on all cylinders. Orbix and X Enviro together just look really awesome. Oh, that is a pretty sight right there. And I drink Tim Hortons coffee. That's a great ad for those guys. I heard they got good coffee, but I never had it before. It's kind of making me crave a real cup of coffee here. Tim Hortons. All right. That's the star of this flight. All right, back to work.
Colgan 3530, Monterey altimeter 3017.
17 on the meter, 3530. Let me get the... At 0803, clear 1814 and 3017. And Colgan 3530 has the ATIS set, Monterey.
Colgan 3530, thank you. Descent pilots, discretion maintain 6000.
Discretion 6000, 3530. Alright, so I am 30 from Z-bed. I have 5,000 feet to lose. I'll start down about 25 miles out from Z-bed. Wow, that is nice. Let's start picking up some bumps. Let me, gonna have them sit down. That was enough to just go to the bathroom and come back, I guess.
W2836, taxi by Bravo to the ramp.
Alright, we are gonna start down.
Taxi Bravo to the ramp, thanks for the ATC.
And we're gonna select this altitude. Always remember
Allegiant
to
120, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 3000. Southwest
Oakland
49.
Center, Alaska 206, ready to taxi.
Alright, 10,000 feet. Let's light her up.
Alaska 206, runway 1 right, taxi via Alpha Alpha 1, San Francisco, altimeter 3018.
Runway 1 right, taxi via Alpha Alpha 1, Alaska 206.
I was going to say that this airplane always hit altitude select when you're given a new altitude. I learned the other day you go blowing right through it. Some airplanes capture on their own. This avionics set, gotta always choose that. Alright, approach check. Chip whiz, landing flap select. We're going to be landing with 15 degrees of flap.
November 115,
Fuel
Bravo
transfers
Papa,
off.
short, 28 right.
Fuel's balanced. Aux tanks are on.
November 115, Bravo Papa.
Hydraulic
Roger,
pump. Oh. I forgot this thing as a
November 115, Bravo Papa, squawk 4334.
Squawk 4334.
all right. Oops.
November 115, Bravo Papa, make right, close traffic, runway 28 right, clear for
Hydraulic.
takeoff.
Pumps are on. No auto feather. No selecting
close
auto
traffic.
feather for
Traffic,
landing on this plane.
November 115, Bravo Papa.
And approach check is complete.
Citation 70 Mike, expect ILS runway 28 right approach.
Expecting ILS 28 right, thanks for the heads up, 70 Mike.
Allegiant 120, turn right heading 260, vector for the localizer.
Auckland Center, hello sir, good morning. This is Southwest 4933, flight level 360.
Allegiant 120, Niner East Story, flight heading 260. Maintain 3000 until established localizer, cleared ILS runway 29 right approach.
Auckland Center, Southwest 4933, flight level 360, hello sir, good morning.
Southwest 4933, Oakland Center, hello. Descend via Sutter 3 arrival, southbound transition. Sacramento altimeter 3017.
Just confirm the transition, please.
Southwest 4933, descend via Sutter 3, southbound transition, Sacramento altimeter 3017.
Descending Southwest 49.
And we're going to need lower here.
Via 33.
Come on.
Nari transition and at Sacramento altimeter 3017, Southwest and 49 and 33. Good morning, sir.
Southwest 4933, you will be landing south. You can plan runway 17 right. Good morning.
Hello, we are planning for runway 17 right, ILS, alright?
Oakland Center, Colgan 3530 is going to need lower here unless we take a delayed vector to lose some altitude for Z-bed.
Colgan 3530. Colgan 3530, roger, fly, heading 180, vector for your descent, descend and maintain 3000.
180 on the heading, down to 3000, Colgan 3530.
Colgan 3530, roger, these will be vectors south of the localizer.
Roger that, 3530.
Oakland Center, Alaska 206, holding short, runway 1 right, ready for departure.
Alaska 206, runway 1 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway Runway 1 right, clear for takeoff, Alaska 206.
November 115 Bravo Papa, base is your discretion, runway 28 right, clear, touch and go.
Oh, man.
November 115 Bravo Papa, runway 28 right, clear, touch and go.
Still getting used to this airplane. It's a little different.
Sorry, could you repeat that for 5 Bravo Papa?
Colgan 3530, turn right heading 270.
Right 270, 3530.
November 115 Bravo Papa, runway 28 right, clear, touch and go.
Clear, touch and go, 5 Bravo Papa.
Allegiant 120, runway 29 right, clear to land. Horizon 2124, descend and maintain 6000, Fresno altimeter 3019, vectors ILS, runway 29 right approach.
Down to 6,000, Horizon Air 2124, and if able, would like to get the ILS from Freeman.
Horizon 2124, roger, I have your request. Oscar 206, radar contact, climb, maintain flight level 330.
Climb, maintain flight level 330, Alaska 206.
Colgan 3530, turn right heading 030.
Right 030, 3530.
Southwest 4933, you can expect a visual approach runway 17 right.
Expect visual approach runway 17 right, southwest 49 and 33. If possible, request LS or localize 17 right if possible.
Colgan 3536, west Z-bed, fly heading 070. Descend and maintain 2,600 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS, runway 10 right approach.
Right 070, 2700 till established. Cleared ILS 10 right. Colgan 3530.
2,600 until established localizer.
Okay, make that 2,600 till established. Cleared ILS 10 right, 3530.
Southwest 4933, amend altitude, maintain flight level 200 for traffic.
Auckland Center, good day, United 1173. If you wish to engulf, request IFR clearance to Santa Barbara.
United 1173, Oakland Center, roger, standby.
Copy, standing by.
Southwest 4933 for traffic, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Due to traffic descent right now, expedite descent until flight level 220, southwest 4933.
Southwest 4933, negative, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Descend and maintain flight level 200, southwest 4933.
The airport in sight over there. Ah, there it is.
Allegiant 120, exit left when able, cross runway 29 left, taxi
Alright, localizer's alive. Maintain 170 knots for now.
Hello, Lufthansa 459, information Golf, request push.
Lufthansa 459, push and start at your discretion.
Roger that,
White Slope's
459.
alive.
Oakland Center, good morning. It's JetBlue 2735, Invasion Golf on Bravo 7 with PDC. Request push and start.
JetBlue 2735, push and start at your discretion.
At your discretion, JetBlue 2735.
Alright, there's glide slope capture.
Colgan 3530, wind calm, runway 10 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 10 right, Colgan 3530. Alright, clear to land, gear down for landing check.
Citation 70 Mike at Eddie, cleared ILS runway 28 right approach.
After Eddie, cleared ILS 28 right approach.
Gear down, 3 green, no red.
November 115 Bravo Papa, runway 28
Flaps
right,
10.
clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 5 Bravo 5.
Oakland, Walker 431 at the GA ramp.
Condition levels 1020.
Ready for taxi.
Walker 431, runway 28 right, taxi via Charlie, cross 1 left, cross 1 right.
Speed
San Francisco
checks,
altimeter
flaps
3018.
15, and that's the final flap setting. Bleed
Right,
arrow.
via Charlie, cross 1 right,
Off.
1 left, Walker 431.
Before landing check's complete. Hope I don't embarrass myself on this landing. Let's bleed
Southwest
off some
4933, previous traffic is no longer a factor. Continue descent via Sutter 3. You can expect vectors ILS runway 17 right approach.
Descent via Leather 3 and expect LS runway 17 right, expect vector for the approach southwest.
Alright, autopilot's coming off, that's enough fun.
4933, thank you.
Center Walker 431, can you repeat the runway?
Now this thing,
Walker 431, runway 28 right,
has a
taxi via
tendency
Charlie,
to
cross
duck
1
under
left,
the
cross 1
glide
right.
slope.
Alright, 28 right via Charlie and we'll cross the ones, Walker 431.
And the ref speed of 121 seems awfully slow for 15.
Horizon 2124, where did you want to start the approach from?
From Freedom, Foxtrot Romeo Alpha, Horizon Air 2124.
Shouldn't have flattened the airport. That's ugly. I don't know what's going on there. Alright,
Horizon 2124, cross front at or above 5,000, cleared ILS Yankee, runway 29 right approach.
At above 5,000, cleared ILS Yankee 29 right, Horizon Air 2124.
500. Terrain.
Horizon 2124, clear direct fry.
Direct fly, Horizon Air 2124.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah, not bad. Alright, full reverse. Right on the center line. Almost.
Lufthansa 459, we are ready for taxi.
Alright, let's get that out of reverse here.
Lufthansa 459, runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha Foxtrot, cross 1 left, cross 1 right, San Francisco altimeter 3018.
Alright, well,
Taxi to it left, Alpha Foxtrot, cross 1 left, 1 right, and altimeter 3018 for Lufthansa 459.
Oakland Center, good morning, Southwest 5681 with you, flight level 360.
Southwest 5681, Oakland Center, descend via Surfer 4 arrival, San Francisco altimeter 3018.
Descent via Surfer 4 arrival and altimeter 3018, Southwest 5681.
Colgan 3530, taxi by Alpha to the ramp.
Alpha to the ramp, Colgan 3530.
JetBlue 2735, request taxi.
JetBlue 2735, roger.
Alright, clearing check.
JetBlue 2735, runway 1 left, taxi via Alpha Mike 1, San Francisco, altimeter 3018.
Alpha Mike 1 for 01 left, altimeter 3018, JetBlue 2735.
I'll start the APU here. And once that's started, I'll...
Alaska 206, traffic 2 o'clock, 34 miles, 17,000 descending. He's a Southwest 737, no factor. He'll be descending below you.
Okay, looking for traffic, Alaska 206.
November 115 Bravo Papa, what flight sim are you using?
2020, flight simulator 2020.
Roger. No sir, I was just curious, what 152 you're flying.
JetBlue 2735 approaching Mike 1, ready for departure.
Alright, what do we got here? Got a bunch of guys standing out on the ramp. What do they want me to do?
Lufthansa 459 Heavy at Foxtrot, hold short, runway 1 left.
Alright, I don't know what these guys are.
Foxtrot, hold short, 1 left, Lufthansa 459.
JetBlue 2735, runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff.
I'm going to go over here.
Clear for takeoff, 1 left, JetBlue 2735.
Turn this. This looks like a fine place to park.
Southwest 5681, expect ILS, runway 28 left approach.
Southwest 5681, can we request 5 minutes over cockpit?
Southwest 5681, say again.
Can I request 5 minutes over flight deck, Southwest 5681?
Southwest 5681, you can expect ILS, runway 28 left approach.
Expect ILS 28 left, Southwest 5681.
Southwest 5681, roger, approved as requested. Let me know when you get back.
Roger, Southwest 5681.
Connecting chief.
Oakland Walker 431's ready to go, 28 right.
Walker 431, roger, I'll call you back.
Outline Center, Southwest 4933. Say again the altimeter setting, please check the altimeter.
Southwest 4933, Sacramento, altimeter 3017.
Altimeter setting 3017, request initial ILS via the position.
Alright.
Two door, if possible.
We're gonna...
Citation 70.
Bye. And... that's our flight there. This is pretty scenery. I gotta fix that elevation off the. I flattened the airport here, and didn't look like orbits like that much down there. So I gotta fix that. But other than that, this is a really nice airplane. Very happy with the modeling, and hopefully I'll do some more of these. So take care for now, and we'll talk to you soon.